everyone, I'm here. Welcome to my channel, and we're gonna talk about the Lion King collection. So I hope you guys are excited. Lion King was a staple of me growing up. I am a big fan of Lion King. I love the Lion King. So I can't believe the movie's coming out this Friday. So you already know I'm gonna be in there to watch the Lion King. I'm so excited. I'm about to get a lot of hate on this one because I'm about to say it. I didn't like the Beauty and the Beast live action movie. I didn't. I hated it. I wasn't a big fan of it. One, I don't know what it was. There was a lot of good actors. I just wasn't a big fan of it. Just like I wasn't a big fan of Dumbo. I wasn't. Sorry. Anybody who's watching it who was a big fan of both of those movies, sorry. Aladdin was amazing. If you follow me on Instagram, you definitely saw that I was posting about it and I spoke about how much I love the movie. Will Smith did a phenomenal job. Anyways, we're not here to talk about Aladdin. We're talking about the collection, Lion King collection. I'm excited. Childhood memories are coming into the memory, and which I'm excited. I do want to have a disclaimer on when we go into the tutorial. I definitely want to tell you, one, it was boring. I had a little malfunction while recording the video. I had a lot of malfunctions. When I tell you 4 times the camera cut off on me, and I couldn't figure out why it was cutting off on me to like towards the end of the video when I figured it out. But it's okay. You guys was able to see the look. It's a little boring, but you know, when we keep on going, I will set better. Like I would actually not do as next time. I won't do no talking. I'll do like a fast like speed video for it. Yeah, and what else did I want to say? And I said the F word 3 times. Sorry, because I was getting frustrated when filming this video. And quick shout out, if you like jewelry and you like these sea beads, I bought it from my sister. She does live videos on Facebook and sells these jewelry for like $5. So if you're interested, I would definitely link that below so you could go ahead and check her out. And today's Wednesday, and if this video goes up, you go buy her stuff for $5. Anyways, let's get into the collection because that's why we're here. We are here to talk about the collection and how it worked and how pigmented is it, like was good. So I did not mind paying some money for the collection. I probably pay a little less compared to maybe I didn't buy everything from the Aladdin collection. I didn't buy the eyeliner, but the first one, this is the contour palette. It's a 6 contour sculpture palette, and it's called Kingdom. I will add the names in the bottom of it, of the description. Very beautiful. It blends nicely. It blends great. It's not tough. It blends with, if you add a lot, it's very blendable. So that is a big plus in my books. When something blends and it does what it needs to do, it did its job. Then next, highlighter, Circle of Life. My favorite thing right now in the collection is the highlighter. I'm a big fan of highlighter, especially when I'm having a good face day, then my face is not breaking out. I could definitely go ahead and add that right over my just bare skin with no foundation or any BB cream. This is very beautiful, very pigmented, it's beautiful. It sucks that the lighting is not the best right now, but if you could see, it's very pigmented. I'm gonna put that right above my lips. Super pigmented. Next, I'm trying to do this quick because I don't want to talk so much about the palette, but I want to get into the details about the palette, if it's worth the money and everything. So the collection came with a 12-piece eyeshadow palette. It's called Cannot Wait to Be Queen. I definitely love this palette. I was real skeptical about when I was doing the look. You'll see it. I was like really mixy about the blue, and so I started working with it more off camera, and it is pretty pigmented. I just think with the way I mix with certain colors, it does kind of fade out the blue a little bit. But if you go ahead and add the spray, the Technique spray that I did, it works great. I worked with so many blues, so it kind of like, I'm very, how can I tell you, I have ups and downs on how I feel on how bright a blue should be. So, but it is beautiful. It's right here, did in my hand. I'm gonna grab it again so you guys can see it. It's very pigmented, and this is landscape on top. I don't know if you guys can see it because the light is right here, and then the lights kind of like mess up. It's worth $44. Yes, it is. You're getting for the collection. It is 44 bucks. It's good to have the collection. I guess if you're a big fan of the movie, it's worth spending the money. Out of a whole bunch of eyeshadows that I have, do I have something similar to it? Maybe. I do. So I definitely didn't mind. It's gonna probably be another of one of those that I have, but I definitely will gravitate to it because it does have a lot of neutrals, and those neutrals definitely work if you're looking to do a neutral eyeshadow. You could definitely do that, and then it gives you the options of having those pops of color that you could apply to your eye look if you do so. It's a good start off eyeshadow palette if you want to test out colors. It has that, and it has a lot of neutrals that you could definitely do that, like a neutral look onto your eyes. Lipsticks, we have two matte lip colors, liquid matte colors into the collection. So we have a neutral. This is more darker on my complexion, so it doesn't play a neutral, plays more of a how can I tell you, I'm gonna see if let's see if the light would stop bouncing off. So it's more of a rich brick brown to it. So this one will work lovely if I just do a wing eyeliner on it. This color right here, and this one is called Trouble, that liquid liner. And then we have the famous red lipstick. So we're gonna talk about the second liquid lipstick, and this one is Romance Atmosphere. It is in pretty red. Actually, this is the first time I'm doing it on my. It's really. Let me see if I could adjust the lighting so I can show you guys. So you see right here, it's pretty red. I don't know if it will work for my skin tone because I am more of a cool tone, so maybe the red is not gonna probably do so well on my complexion. Maybe if I cool it down with another doing another color in between it to kind of like cool it down for me. I don't think this is gonna work on my lip color because I'm a cool undertone. So then we have two lipsticks. The collection came with two lipsticks. I love the packaging. It has a magnetic top to it, as you see right here. So we have two. They're both matte. I have one of them on my lips. So we have, as colors, we have Bounce and we have Lion's Made. And this one is a really beautiful orange color. As you see, it is fire orange. It's more of a red and orangey look. Let's see if we could do it on the hands. So one thing I could definitely say, they're very creamy, so you got to be very careful when you're applying them. They could break. So we have that one, and this is the nude that I have on my lips. So we have that one right there. Okay. The other thing I did pick up, which I was kind of a little disappointed, I just rubbed against my table, so I just messed that up. It is the lip balm. I'm a little disappointed on this one. One, because it's melting on me, and it is melting. It's like literally I cannot go ahead and give you, I'm scared to give you a like it's basically melting. I'm telling you, when it's melting, look, it's melting. It's to the, I don't know if you can see it, but it's basically almost off the thing that's holding it. So I'm kind of like disappointed on this one. And it's called Kula Matata, and it's famous for that song that Lion King sings it, besides love is in the air, but it is melting. I can't even, like, if you see it, like I had to push it back to kind of get into like to the middle. It's melting. I can even swatch it for you guys to give you a perspective of the color. So that's one thing that I can do, but I hope I didn't like kind of bum rush the beginning of the video on talking about the products. Overall, I love the lipsticks. I love the eyeshadow. Great for a starter makeup kit if you're looking for that. Eyeshadow palette, if you want to invest on your first expensive one, I would recommend that. The contour palette, the sculpture palette was good. Overall, I cannot complain except the lip balm one. The Kula Matala is definitely melting on me. So besides that, overall it is a great collection. I think they did an amazing job. Sir John and Luminous did an amazing job doing this collection. I don't know, this one is kind of like right now kind of a little disappointed because it is melting on me, and so I'm gonna pop it into the freezer, and I'll definitely let you guys know if it cooled down and it got a little hard, and if it did, then I will post it up on Instagram and go ahead and share with you guys how the color is and how well it worked. I don't know about the liquid right now. The liquid lips haven't dried up. I did put a lot on my hand. I don't know if they're full like 24-hour lipsticks, so I have no idea, but so far everything is good. Like, and I really don't expect anything from lipsticks or any like matte lip colors to do a full day, especially if you eat and you drink and you're on the go and you're doing so many stuff. I don't expect it to last the full day like how most lipsticks do say, and they definitely brand itself to be 24 hours. I can't say that, but eyeshadow, dope. After working with it, I think that if you're gonna spend any money, spend it on the eyeshadow palette. Get this, fuck everything else, sorry for the F word, of the collection. Invest on this. I definitely love the eyeshadow palette. The best thing, I think it did its job. All right, so I'm gonna stop talking so you guys could go ahead and watch the tutorial. I will put in the bottom when to go start watching. If you're just interested in watching the tutorial, you'll see it. I kind of did a fast review on the products because I didn't want to do a lot of talking, but maybe next time I will do more talking and more do it, and I will have you guys laughing with the queen of butchering names, but I was not in the mood for doing that. But all right, thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and let me know and subscribe, follow me on Instagram, whatever the hell you want to do. Go ahead and click my bio, read my new article. The new article will be in after the 29th because everybody recommended me to go one more time for the Bronx night market, so I will have more opinions about that. All right, bye. Okay, I adjusted the lights, so I hope you guys could see that a lot better. So again, we're gonna clean up any areas to blend those two colors together. All right, like I said before, it's okay to have a mess because I tend to have a mess, especially when I'm working with eyeshadows. I don't never like to do my foundation before I start doing anything else. So we're gonna work on, okay, we're gonna work on our lids, and I am gonna choose I don't know what color I want. All right, I'm gonna go with Zazu right here, this very beautiful blue on our lids. I'm not doing no neutrals. Why use neutrals on this palette? I know you're probably like, I want to see a neutral look. Not happening. Maybe in the near future, but right now, no. All right, so I start always in the middle of my lid on my colors, and I start, blending it to where I want it to go. So I'm going into the crease a little bit with Zazu, and we're gonna put that all over the lid. I think next time for my next video, I'm gonna actually add 3 lights so I can have an additional light hitting me on this side, because I don't know, I feel like these two lights is not enough. I have a small one that's like above my phone, and then this one that's hitting me on this side of the to the face. So I'm grabbing Zazu and adding that all over the lid. Okay, my clean brush again. This is why we have to have that clean brush, and we're gonna kind of like blend that blue if it touched the crease. I'm gonna blend that out. And then we're gonna grab Pry Rock again, and wanna create that right into the crease. Pry Rock again. I'm gonna put that right back into the crease and blend that out. Okay. And with a clean brush, I'm gonna blend that out. I'm gonna blend that right out. Blend that right out to the top with the clean brush. Then we're gonna work on this eye. We're gonna clean this up after we're done. After everything is done. I'm gonna pat this right all over my eye. Zazu. On the other eye. The pigmentation on this blue is not as bright, but it is very pretty. It's but it's very blendable, so it's not as, I'm not used to having blues. How could I explain it? I worked with a lot of blue eyeshadow, so but then again, it's metallic. Usually when I use any blues, I don't use any metallic blues, so because I'm always looking for it to be a lot brighter on the lid. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing into the crease. I pat into the eye. I don't know, it looks pretty bright in camera, but I like it to be a lot brighter. I don't know, it's just me. Just blend that out right there. So my then again, we're gonna grab Pry Rock and add it into our crease. I'm gonna like get that in there, only in the outer side of the crease. I'm gonna go ahead and, if you know me, I tend to use a lot of blue eyeshadow. I'm a big fan of blue. Not like 2 photo shoots back, when I did a makeup look for Sharina, I did this very beautiful blue on her eyes, and I just love how blue looks, especially if you blend it nicely. It is a very beautiful color to put all over your lid. So blend that out. Alright, I'm gonna grab one more brush and to clean up anything else I need to clean up. Now I can't find the brush. Oh, here it is. This is a very big fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna blend those colors in, especially the crease. I need a nice fluffy brush to blend any mistakes that I could have, and just so the colors could look like they go together. I'm not gonna lie to you, this light on this side is like kind of blinding me, but it's okay. Alright, so that I wanna actually make this blue a lot brighter. Almost dropped something that I actually have out because it's melting. it's melting, and it's, we're gonna grab the blue again, and we're gonna hit NYX setting spray all over it, and we're gonna put that all over the lid. And just, I want my lid to get a little like wet with the spray before I apply more blue to it. So I'm gonna grab the blue and I'm gonna hit that spray again. Put that all over the lid. So grab whatever's there, a little bit more, and just pat it. Okay, so now that I'm looking at the blue, now that I'm patting, it's very beautiful. It's metallic, and it comes off like, oh man, like towards more of, I'm trying to remember what's what color blue in the family this falls into. When I put it all over my lids, I have it like right on the tip of my tongue about it, but that all over my lids. I'm gonna do the same thing again. I'm gonna put that all over the lid again. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna definitely clean this area up right now. That's why I don't do my foundation. Okay, so we're gonna get into what color should we get into? Let's go. I want to clean up a little bit. I want to go into my brow bone, and what color should we get into? Let's go with this color right here. I'm gonna grab that and go into my brow bone, and this is gonna help me blend that out. So a big fluffy brush, and then grab that. Listen, I did get a lot of questions from some of you guys about how, like, what brushes do I use. I kind of, listen, I buy whatever the brush is. It's about how well the brush works for me at the moment. So at the moment, that's what works. I go from BH Cosmetics, and I use, sometimes I order some from Amazon. And the reason why I order those stuff from Amazon is because my kids mess up my brushes. My daughter has probably broke most of my brush. The worst thing that can happen while recording is that the fucking phone dies. So I'm gonna keep it very minimum because I don't know how much time I have. I will link everything below, which colors that I use all over the eyes. I'm gonna do this quick. And all right, so we're gonna go with the purple metallic, and I'm gonna pat that all on the brush. I'm gonna tap that. So if, as you see, I already started this one, and I created sort of like a wing towards the end, towards the blue. So we're gonna do the same thing with this eye. I'm not gonna be really looking at the camera because I really gotta focus on this. So we're gonna pat this towards the end of the eye. I'm gonna pat that really good, and it's gonna create. My phone definitely fucking died again. The life. So what I was saying before I got cut off. All right, we're gonna pat that purple metallic towards the end of the eye, and we're gonna kind of like start bringing it sort of. I'm using sort of a kind of like a flat brush, it gives me more of an angle to kind of create this little line in the bottom of my eye. And this is a good thing about start adding your concealer, because it allows you to start creating this wing eyeliner that you want to create on the eye. And I'm gonna drag that out. I'm gonna pat that in. I'm gonna drag it out. I'm gonna do that right again in this eye. You're gonna look at both of your eyes and make sure they match. Okay, I'm gonna pat that in. And this is where I'm gonna grab some concealer and clean it up. Clean up my eyeliner right here. So I'm gonna go into the golds, and I'm actually gonna just use my finger. Sir, can you stop? And it's Naya, and into the inner corner. I'm gonna use my finger while I put this right into the crease. So it's beautiful. It's just such a beautiful gold. I'm gonna pat that into the other eye. I sort of did this other eye off camera because when the phone died, it kind of like just went and just kept on going. So I have that in there, and we're gonna grab our fluffy brush, our brush that we're gonna use to like blend that in, and we're gonna kind of like blend a little gold into the crease. So, all right. So we're done with the eye. No, we're not completely done with the eyes, but it's time to like clean up because I look like a disaster and I have a small. So I'm telling you, it looks like I'm not supposed to be great today when it comes to doing this makeup look. But anyways, we went and I grabbed a little pink little sponge and I cleaned up the concealer. And I'm using the CoverGirl's True Blend. I'm just doing a makeup tutorial for you guys, so I'm not going to use any of the foundations that I tend to use. So I'm just going to use this one, and I really like this one. It blends really nice. I'm using a beauty sponge, sort of like a beauty sponge. I bought it at, I think I ordered the 3-pack on Amazon for like 15 bucks. It was pretty cheap. And I can link that for you guys in the bottom if you're interested. It does a good job to blend it out. So I'm going into the last time I did this off camera, and I think I should have. Listen, I really apologize because these videos are gonna be like all over the place for you guys. Yeah. All right, so I blended out my foundation. I'm gonna add some concealer, and I'm gonna go and add that all over my eyes. I'm kind of running low on concealer, so I'm gonna add that all over my eyes. I think I have an extra one here. Yeah, I do. And I'm gonna add that all over my eyes. The only bad thing, this one is not gonna give me that bright effect that I like to have under my eyes. So I'm gonna put that all over my eyes. Try to cover that. So this has more of a peachy tone to this concealer, so I kind of like to add a shade a little lighter than this one to kind of like try to cover that. So this has more of a peachy tone to this concealer, so I kind of like to add a shade a little lighter than this one to kind of like. Okay, I figured it out what was going on with the camera and what was glitching it, but now we're back. So what I was saying, I like to add a lighter shade to the concealer that I use because it's more of under the peachy tone undertones to it, so it comes off not matching my color, but when I add a lighter color it blends out nicely. So we're gonna blend that out with my little mini beauty blender. I don't even know, a sponge. And I'm gonna blend that into and bring that out and kind of like work that. And we're gonna blend out my little thing that I'm trying to hide at the moment, which is this little cyst that I have, and whatever I have here, kind of like bring it to the side. It's not hiding it because this is not a full coverage concealer either, so we're gonna do the other one. All right, whatever. We're gonna ignore that because it is what it is. I'm not using any full coverage foundation to kind of like cover it up. All right. Okay, so we have our face done, and I'm gonna get back into the eyes. We're gonna let our foundation start going and setting, kind of like getting into like the pores of my skin and just working itself there while we finish the rest of the look. I'm actually looking for my angle brush because that's the brush I need to go under my eyes, and I can't sort of find it now. But it's okay. We're gonna go with a different brush. We're gonna use a eyeliner brush to go under the eyes. So we did our purple and our blues, right? And then we got our gold. So let's go with the green one. The green metallic. Let's go. I'm gonna pat that into the into the brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and it's gonna probably get messy here, but it's okay. I'm gonna put that right under the line. All right, it's okay that it gets messy. I'm gonna do that in the other eye. It's just drawing a like sort of like a little line in the bottom. I'm gonna draw the little line in the bottom. So okay, we're gonna blend that out. But before we blend that out, I want to grab a brown eyeliner pencil, and I'm gonna put that right under my waterline. So right there. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get our blending brush to blend out our waterline and our blue, our green metallic that we have in the bottom. So we're gonna grab that and we're gonna blend that out. So I'm gonna use a different brush to blend it out. Jeez Louise. All right, I have another brush and we're gonna blend that out to the waterline. Blend that out. I'm gonna add a little bit of green and I'm gonna put that right back into the bottom. So we're gonna apply that again and blend. Okay. So this is why I don't put any setting powder. So if I need to clean up anything, I just go ahead and clean it up. So we're gonna clean this up. I don't know. I really don't know what to talk about right now. I kind of want to talk about, okay. So before when I used to work in retail, a little talk about when I used to work in retail. I used to do makeup back then, and I used to have clients. And the reason why I stopped doing makeup for other people is because, one, I lost patience because I worked in retail, and then you know you have to have the best customer service, and then to deal with doing makeup for other people, it was very stressful. And two, listen, some people are just not, they don't listen. One, you know, I got tired of doing the same looks, and it was the same thing. I had the curse of the pregnant girls that will only ask me for the goddess look. Don't ask me why. I only had those, and it used to drive me crazy because the thing was, I know how to do other stuff, but they were only asking me for the goddess look. They all wanted to look like goddesses in the pregnancy, so I hated it. All right, so we're gonna do eyeliner, and that's mainly why I stopped doing other people's makeup, because when I lost patience and I was getting tired of doing other, like doing goddesses look. So I am gonna do a liner right here. It's gonna be a little lower than usual. I'm gonna bring that right back and I'm gonna take it from right here. So that's why. So and there goes my liner. It is going on my neighbors and their kids. Whoa. Especially that it's quiet in here. Yeah. Since it's quiet, you're gonna definitely hear my neighbors in the background. So I'm gonna go off camera and create the other wing eyeliner on this side, and I'm just sticking with black. So we're gonna get off camera and I will come back and we will do the rest of the makeup because there's other stuff in this collection that we're gonna talk about. Okay, I am back and I am baking at the moment. So that's what I actually went to do. I went to finish up the rest of my face. I'm baking with Patrick Starr's Christmas collection. I really love this one to like bake. But it's sad, it's a limited edition, so I gotta find something else. So we're gonna jump into what the other stuff that this palette comes with. And it comes with a contour palette and Jesus. I gotta pick it up because knowing my dog, he's gonna bite it. Okay, I really love this. I'm gonna tell you why. One, because it's between lights and neutrals. It's just beautiful. I love the contour on different shades. So I'm trying to think, where should I contour? What color should I use? I'm gonna use a contour. Like I said before, all the colors that I'm gonna use, I'm just gonna put in the bottom because it's just gonna be a lot easier for me. So we're gonna go, I can't go too dark and I can't go too light because I also need to Pumbaa wouldn't work with me. Pumbaa would not work for me. I'm too light. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna dust it with another color to blend that out. And when I contour, I go with the I'm just grabbing a color because I gotta see and kind of like blend that out and see if that works for me. This is an e.l.f.'s contour brush. Listen, like I said, I don't spend so much money on brushes because at the end of the day my kids kind of like messed them up. I like to contour a little bit my forehead because I'm, you know, ever since I always had this like little spot right here. Kind of like bring that down and kind of create to it. All right, the color combination, I'm not telling you right now what color combination I use because I'm trying to see if it works great on my skin because I don't want it to look like it doesn't blend nice. Looks like this one works a little bit. Yeah, it does. Okay. So I will definitely link the colors that I'm using below. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start creating our 3. So very blendable, so which is good. I like when it doesn't matter, like the pigmentation is really good and it blends nicely. So a lot of makeup stuff, powders and certain brands, they don't blend at all. They don't have a good blend. So we're gonna get that in there. Blends very nicely. I'm gonna bring that into the bottom of my chin. Gonna create a more of a sharper jar line. Okay, and I'm gonna do it the other side. So we're blending that right into the bottom again. And we're gonna go ahead and contour our cheeks. So and bring that right down to the bottom. All right, so when you contour, you have to go based on your face shape. So if you have an apple head or you have a moon, you have to contour exactly that works for your face structure. The way I contour works for my face because it hides the double chin. Listen, girl got double chin. And I like to contour those areas. So I'm gonna go ahead and start contouring my nose to create that. That's a little, I went a little heavy on one of the colors, so it came out to be more. But you gotta blend. All right, so I'm gonna blend my Patrick Star out of my face. All right, so I'm gonna run to my room because I don't have any blush. The palette does not come with any blush. What a disaster. I would love it to come with a blush, but it does not. So I'm gonna run to the room and I'm gonna get a blush that is gonna work lovely with this look. So I am back. I'm gonna go with Patrick Stars, and this is hot and heavy. This is a face powder, but I love it for blush. So it works for me, it works for a blush, and it has these gold specks to it. It's so pretty. So we're gonna work that into the skin. I'm gonna smile, kind of like blend that right into my skin, and do the same thing on the other side. You want to blend that out. All right, and then I get a nice big blush and kind of like blend that out with my contour. Okay, now it does come with a highlighter. I love the highlighter. It's called Circle of Life. Look how pretty it is. Oh, I don't know which one beats what, the Latin collection or this one. And I don't want to be choosy, but this one I kind of think is my favorites. I don't want to be choosy, but I think this one is my favorite. I just love the colors, and I love the metallics. And you know, even though they do the little neutrals and all that nonsense, but I definitely love the shades they use to put some colors, like the blues, the purples. It's so pretty. So we're gonna go with Circle of Life, and I'm gonna work on right above my lip. So we're gonna do that. One thing I forgot to do, but it's okay. I usually like to set my face before I start doing my highlighter, but it's cool. I'll do that in another video. And then we're gonna apply that right down on the bridge of my nose. So we're gonna do that. I think this video is more calm compared to the last one. Listen, I'm going through some stages because I'm trying to figure out how to work these videos in my daily lives, because I want to start filming, and I'm gonna go ahead and add that right above the, I hope you guys could see it, but it's very pretty. Gonna go ahead and add that right above the cheeks, above my, okay, and I'm gonna set it up with a setting spray. Okay, I have my setting spray. Okay, we're gonna talk about lipsticks. It comes with 2 regular lipstick colors, and I don't know, I'm not really gonna go into names because before you see this video, there's gonna be a full talk about the products and everything. This one, I'm gonna mention it in the beginning of the video, but we're not gonna use that one right now. I'm having a lot of issues with this one, and I'm kind of gonna pop it into the freezer because it's melting. I don't know what happened when it was coming to me. I want to go with a neutral. I am not gonna do any reds because you see how bold my eye look is. I don't want to go ahead and put a bright lip and then crash with the eye look. So we're gonna do a neutral color, and we're gonna do there are 2 new colors in this collection, and we got the lip color, the lipstick right here, and then we have the liquid lip. So I don't know, you know what, let's go with the liquid lip, and I'm gonna do that on my lips. Yeah, let's do the liquid lip. It's darker than, okay, it's not as neutral on me. Let's see. Actually, I'm not gonna do this color. It's not gonna work for my look. Maybe like just a simple lip, like eyeliner, like the typical look I use for work. That lip color will look great, but it doesn't work for my look today. So this one is a lot better. I definitely could say these lipsticks are very creamy. Don't put it in a hot area because it's gonna melt on you, because I already got the lip balm melting on, so I'm gonna kind of like, it's not really hot in my room, but it is hot over here, and then the light is probably not helping at all. Okay, this will do. It's a very beautiful neutral color. The collection didn't come out with no lip liner, so that's why I didn't use no lip liner, but if you do, go ahead and put that in. I'll be right back. I'm gonna change, and this is actually for my co-worker's daughter. Her name is my co-worker's name is Loretta, and her daughter said last time, she's like, oh my god, her hair, it looks like you, mommy, when you go to yoga. So I'm gonna get dressed just for her for the end of the video, and then you know, in the beginning of the video, you'll see what I have on and everything. So I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm so excited for this collection. It's beautiful. I'm definitely loving it. I picked it up in Ulta. I think you can pick it up on their website. I'll link everything below, and if Ulta has it, I'll go ahead and link it in the bottom. And thank you so much. And I hope, Loretta, if you're watching this video, please tell me what your daughter thinks. I got dressed. I hope she likes it. But thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate anybody who's watching the video. Thank you, and see you next time, okay?